in the future. A vision ignores where you are now when setting a vision. You need to ignore where you are now when setting a vision. Think big. As a CEO, you need to think big. So when you're creating a vision, you need to think very big rather than thinking very small. Align your vision with interests, i.e., religion. It is possible to align your vision with some sort of interest, such as religion. You can be aiming high for maybe issues to do with supporting other people. Every religion encourages supporting other people. So you need to align your vision with those things. Situation analysis involves assessing your current status. Be realistic here. You need to be realistic when assessing your current status. Don't pretend anything. If you don't have resources, you need to be clear about that. Identify the resources and skills you have. Identify the resources you can easily get from family and friends. Identify opportunities you can easily exploit in your community and relate yourself with the trends happening in the country. The most of us sometimes ignore trends happening in the country, so we need to be very careful. We need to be concerned about what is going on because we are affected directly or indirectly with events happening in our country. So, setting the mission now. The mission is like the reason you exist for. So you need to be clear about that. You need to be clear about what you are going to be doing in life. So set the mission in line with your resources and the opportunities. Okay, the mission is supposed to be in line with the resources. It's different from the vision, which you did not consider the resources available. But now the mission is in line with your resources and opportunities. Align the mission with your vision. Make sure that your mission will help you to achieve your vision, which you said before. Start from where you are now and always aim at improving. Okay, the mission focuses much on where you are in terms of resources available and the capacity. So, but now don't forget that you need to be aiming at improving your status quo. The mission changes with time, but vision changes when you are get it. Okay, when you're talking about mission changes with time. Say 2 3 years, you need to change the mission. But now, when talking of the vision, it changes only when you reach your vision. Core values like life activities, the behaviors that will help you to achieve the mission. So core values are principles to guide you achieving your vision mission. Make promises to your life, commit yourself to the journey, align your core values to your vision and mission. Always aim at improving and growth. Avoid distractions. This is change. So in any change, there are a lot of distractions which you face. So you need to be clear about avoiding them because when you set principles, other people will be like pulling you back, pushing you at the other sides. But when you are determined enough, you'll be clear and you are clear about what you want to achieve in life. You won't be distracted that way. You need to set also objectives. When we're talking of objectives, they are like targets, small targets which you need to be striving or you need to be achieving in order to uh, reach to your mission and vision. So objectives are targets, steps towards your vision. Objectives are elements to be achieved in the process of attaining the vision. So make them specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. We need to set objectives which you are able to measure after some time that you either achieved it or you failed it. You also need to be clear as to when your objectives are supposed to be achieved. Start with simple ones while aiming high. Remember, you are a CEO. So if you are as a CEO, you need to be very clear and you need to be very strategic in nature. Always aim at excellency and improvement. Set strategies. Strategies are means of achieving objectives, mission, and the vision. Every journey begins with footstep. Nothing starts very big. So You need to be aware of that, and you can be doing small things today. But if you are determined and you know where you are heading to, those strategies will help you to reach where you want to reach in life. Design a range of activities in the areas of objectives. So be realistic. Consistency is key. Always start with what you can afford while aiming high. So I'm emphasizing here that you need to be clear about what you want to achieve. But now, at this stage, you need to be realistic about the resources you have. Even if there are very few resources, you can use those resources while aiming high to achieve more results. The practical aspects of planning. There are four areas planning. There are four areas planning for meaningful mindset change to be realized. Okay, there are four areas for meaningful mindset change to be realized. Planning at personal level, planning at family level, planning at community level, and planning at nation level. When you're talking of planning at personal level, your brain has the capacity to take you where you want. Your brain works like a computer. It works based on what it has been commanded. So you need to be very careful regarding the information you give to your brain. A plan commands the brain to find solutions for achieving your vision. So imagine yourself like someone on the journey. Don't be distracted. Think big, regardless of the stage you are starting from, because you are a CEO. So CEOs always think big about the organization. Planning at family level, you need support from your family. It is worrisome that people do not depend each other in their family unit. So this is what we need to change as well. Plan together with your family members, because they are the ones who can easily understand your vision. The CEO depends on the team to accomplish the objectives of the organization. You also need people around you in your journey. So plan is very important to consider our families when we are planning. If this doesn't matter whether you are married or not, because everyone has a family, has relatives. So that's where we need to depend on when it comes to planning. Planning at community level, or sometimes we ignore our community. We just focus much on our individual interest, our individual or as well as family interest. We need to know that nobody succeeds alone. You need networks. So you need also to plan to work together with your community members, your fellow community members. It is important that you should be coming together to plan for your lives, as well as finding solutions for problems facing your community. That's networking. So networks bring synergy you need to succeed in everything you do. Share valuable ideas, network with your fellow CEOs. Avoid destructive networks. So here